like also kind of contextualize a little bit for you guys. Also, super great answers, all three panelists. There's sort of four types of things that you might get staffed on, right? Number one, you might get staffed right away on a live deal. So a live deal sort of entails a transaction that's already ongoing, right? So it could be either a buy side or sort of a sell side, or some sort of a transaction that's already happening. So the number one responsibility for everyone here, if you get, that will happen for a lot of you, sort of week one, week two, is just the first couple of days. I think there's a huge impetus for us to try to add value like day one and start, doing all these things, but just get a sense of what's going on the deal. Like, who are the players, who's the buyer, who's the seller, what's going on in the market, what is the stage of the deal that we're on, and sort of, is it round one, round two, round three? And so really understand all that. And so it's going to take you a day or so to digest all that information. And then number two, understand where the team needs help, right? So maybe the modeling work stream is really the one that needs to accelerate over the next year or the next week, or the sim or something else, right? So just that's the first set of deals. The second set of deals is sort of a pitch, right? Or a type of project where you're pitching for a company, right? Or pitching for a transaction. And in that case, again, timelines are the most important, but there you have kind of a smaller team and you're putting a lot of materials together. There isn't as much client interaction, but you're doing sort of a lot of teams on the team side. So the first example, a lot of client interaction. Number two, less client interaction, very team specific, very high intensity. Number three, capital markets deal, right? So you might be on an IPO, or you might be on sort of a leveraged finance transaction for a buyer or something. So not M&A, but sort of on the IPO side, or equity capital markets, debt capital market side. So there's a lot more interactivity between you and classic M&A or in banking with the capital markets team. So the dynamics of the projects are like more short duration because you price a deal or something in a course of a day or two. So those are high power and like high pressure situations in a short period of time. And then number three is sort of number four are a type of project which is more internal, right? So one of the partners wants to do like a market sizing analysis, or they want to do some other type of work. So understand the timeline of each project, understand each player of the different players in this space that are kind of doing that are the main parties here, and then understand sort of where the team needs you, and then you can sort of add a lot of value. So I just wanted to